Hi queers, hi allies, and hello to everybody that hasn't seemed to decide yet whether they like basic human rights or not. This is the fourth episode of my monthly show called The Sign. My name is Jaja Nette, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm a Belgian drag queen trying to create a community feel in the still ongoing pandemic. Every month I invite top-notch queens over to show them top-notch, yeah, very top-notch queens, to give us some insight into how they view the world as their sign. And this month we have 3 of the premium Virgos in our house. We talk about astrology, sign misconceptions, and in the meantime we celebrate our queer community. The guests this episode have all caught my eye in one way or another, and I can't wait for you to meet them all. Our first Virgo of our show is the youngest guest yet, but I also believe she's one of the most talented ones. She's very into dancing, but also very into makeup. This is Sam. Just Sam. Sam, how are you doing tonight?
Doing good. I'm glad we can finally film this, and I'm glad it's finally here.
Me too. I'm very happy. Our second guest. They're storming the Belgian drag scene and changing the face of it as we speak. They're part of the Vile Motive Collective, and just like all members, they can get a little bit nasty. This is Martyrio.
Woo!
So Martyrio, you were formerly known as Nasty Little Marty. Yes.
And I'm still very nasty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just shaking it up, you know.
Perfect.
Showing a different side of me.
Okay. How has Belgium been treating you?
So good. I'm so happy being paid for doing that.
Yeah.
And also, like, of course, like, I just moved in and just, like, having this lovely collective. Like, we knew each other for some time, so just, like, having them embrace me felt like the whole, like, also, like, the country, but, like, this whole Ghent city, like, embraced me, and I felt so well received and appreciated for my art and my drag, which I love Andalusia and film there, but I never had that experience there of, like, being praised. So I'm just so happy to be here.
Okay. I'm glad we can give that to you, or give you that feeling.
Thank you.
Very happy. Our last guest is someone that's also from Vile Motive Collective. They're one of the kindest persons I know. This is Valenciaga.
Hi.
Val, how has Virgo season been treating you?
Actually pretty well. Like, Virgo season is after Leo season. Leo season is like my moon, so I like picked up a lot of artistic energy, and I think like Virgo season is putting it out there, like on work level. It's going very well. Like, I have a project at my job, and like it's taking a lot of time, but like it's very exciting, so it's going very well.
That sounds great. First of all, thanks everyone for being here. I'm really excited for getting to this episode because it's been a while. We didn't make a Leo episode, but we're doing the Virgo episode. So it's been 2 months for us. There is a mandatory disclaimer. We're here to create a loving and fun atmosphere. We're welcoming all people regardless of who they love or who they are. There's no place for hate speech. This is a safe space. We all know that this show is free of charge. We all do these performances. We all come here on our own accord. Which means that if you as a viewer feel the absolute urge to throw some money our way, just look at the PayPal link below and drop some coin. After the whole season, we'll collect all the money and we'll donate it to a local queer cause. And that way we can spread the love throughout the community. Let's get to the show and talk astrology. What is everyone's experience with astrology? Sam?
I've always been interested in astrology, and I think it's something that not many people do, but it's like from when I was very little, I would always read the zodiac thingies in magazines, and after that I started reading more about it, but I think I'm still not that experience in astrology, but I do really think it's very interesting.
Actually, we have someone here that is kind of experienced in the zodiac signs and horoscopes.
Yeah, I actually have done birth charts professionally.
Professionally?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was professionally.
I mean,
Cool.
just on the side sometimes, and just for friends and family and some people that they know I'm into astrology. Like I fall into it like a few years ago in Italy because I was with a queer bunch and just like hearing people talk about astrology was so interesting, and I just got out of my that you get raised on this masculine minded set of like science and facts and being logical, and it's always like astrology has always been assigned something very very feminine, something stupid, something that is too spiritual, too emotional. So when I started to go into my trans identity, my gender identity, my sexuality, like I was like getting into it, and it just was so interesting, like the psychology of it. Like it's not only like it's not about astrology has never been do you believe in it or not. It's a practice, it's something you do to get to know yourself, which is so much. I think that's why a lot of people in the queer circles are interested into, because we are so interested into looking beyond of what they have told us what we are.
Yeah. Tonight we're not gonna see a performance by you, but you've prepared in a very specific way for tonight. Tell us about it.
Today I'm doing a call out to there is always these stereotypes of Virgo is the maiden of the horoscope. So this is a very like historical medieval look, but I wanted to give it a bit of Joan of Arc, which is like this idea of a virgin, but it's like ready for battle, like just like organized, setting like a country down for let's stop the English right now.
Okay.
And that was my idea, just like making virgin and perito, but with an H.
Yeah.
Which is very Virgo.
You look great. You look
Thank you.
amazing. Val, what about you? Zodiac signs. Are you into astrology?
I think as a child I was like very into science, but like also the whole magical side of like science, and then like astrology was like a thing that I was really interested as well. And I think because like a lot of people know what Virgo is in the astrology sign, they have to live up to like the Virgo like thing, like
the characteristics of a Virgo.
Yeah, so like we research what Virgo is and we fall in that like stereotype, but like knowing it's our stereotype, so we still try to like find another way to still show it in a different way. I don't know if it's like correct.
It is really funny because for me it was like the Virgo stereotypes really pulled me apart. Like it was until I knew more about my other birth charts and stuff that I really understood Virgo, and I was like, oh yeah, now I see myself in this. But the Virgo stereotypes are really alienating. There are some signs who had very good rap, which is like, I don't know, Pisces. Oh my god, they're so empathetic. They're like the best friend you can ever have. And like, love to my sisters, Pisces. Which are the sister sign of Virgo. It's all contrarian.
Yeah, we love the Pisces on the sign.
She doesn't.
We all love the Pisces.
Love the Pisces.
So tonight we're doing 3 Virgo-centered performances, and the first one is gonna be mine. So as you said, there's some stereotypes about Virgos in the world, and I've revolved my performance around one of those stereotypes, or a couple of them actually. I found it kind of hard thinking about a concept for this video, because I thought one of the things they say about Virgos is that they're very boring. But then I was reading into the Virgos, and it doesn't really say that they're boring. That's not specifically what it says, so I just left it behind. Virgos tend to be very analytical, they're critical, but I also read that they're very, they tend to care for others as well. So my concept is this Cancer, Jaja, going to a Virgo psychologist and seeing how they mesh.
That's so interesting because Virgo and Cancer has one of the highest compatibility rates.
Do they? Okay. See, I just felt it. I felt it. It was meant to be.
I was giving that vibe.
Perfect match.
So this performance is in Dutch. More specifically, it's in West Flemish, which is
Yes.
it's
Let's go.
it's kind of different. But we're gonna put subtitles on it, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sorry in advance for this video. This is me with Danny. Jaja? Jaja. Yeah.
Oi Nika kom, oi Nika kom. Oi Nika kom, waar kom je Tony? Oi Nika gaan, oi Nika gaan. Oi Nika gaan, waar hoog je Tony? Ooit niet wel doen, ooit niet wel doen. Ooit niet wel doen, wat doet dat dan niet? Ooit niet laten, ooit niet laten. Ooit niet laten, waar laat het dan niet? Kom, waar kom je Tony? Oi Nika gaan, oi Nika gaan. Oi Nika gaan, waar hoog je Tony? Ooit niet wel doen, ooit niet wel doen. Ooit niet wel doen, wat doet dat dan niet? Ooit Nika laten, ooit Nika laten. Ooit Nika laten, waar laat dat dan niet? Laat dat dan niet?
Je moet dat niet, je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten. Je doet dat niet, je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten. Je doet dat niet, je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten. Je doet dat niet, je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten.
Oi Nika kom, oi Nika kom. Oi Nika kom, waar kom je dan niet? Oi Nika gaan, oi Nika gaan. Oi Nika gaan, waar hoog je dan niet? Ooit niet wel doen, ooit niet wel doen. Ooit niet wel doen, wat doet dat dan niet? Ooit niet laten, ooit niet laten. Ooit niet laten, waar laat het dan niet? Laat het dan niet? Laat het dan niet? Laat het dan niet?
Je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten. Je doet dat niet, je moet dat niet, je kunt dat niet maken. Ik wil het niet, ik keur het af, maar je kunt dat niet laten.
That was so cool. I have no idea why she was calling you a whore. Pretty sure that was what was going on.
We give the best advice, but we don't
we
take it
don't
ourselves.
take
Yeah,
it.
we don't fucking take
No.
it. Never. Just we're so clear with other people.
So this this stereotype of being very critical, is it something you find in yourself, Martyrio?
Yes. You would have come to me with other stereotypes like the cleaning or this, like I would have let you have it, like metaphorically.
Yes, yes.
But
Slap.
But that's so true, the critical thing. But I mean, like the thing is with the critical thing is just that it's more directly at us. Like a Virgo is mostly most critical with themselves.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like
Okay.
they have an incredibly high standards of what they have to be.
Mhm.
And that can be good and bad. Like we are masters of becoming the best version of ourselves we can be.
Yeah.
To other people and for us. Just like constantly analyzing what we're doing, how we look and this, so we can just perfect it, just
Yeah.
polish it, and just a bit more, the details, this and that. And we also, that makes us very good friends. Like we pick up the details, like we really wanna better ourselves for us and for other people. But also in the negative side, that becomes into a critical voice in your head that keeps coming and coming at you at anything you do.
Val.
I agree actually with Martyrio.
Yeah. So
it's
you're mostly self-critical,
yeah.
but you don't. So we're talking about high standards.
Yeah.
It's not that other people have to measure up to these high
Me
standards as
too.
well.
I'm
Also.
as well. Like
Okay.
I mean,
yes, I do agree on that because like I have the high standards for myself, but like when I look at people and I've been looking at them for like quite a while, like doing an activity, and I'm like, girlie, you've been doing this like 4 times now. Do it better because you can do it better. But like,
that's so Virgo. We just want to give you advice so you can do it better.
Yes, and then
okay.
you just have to do it.
And but it is like I have to remind myself like just let people do their own thing. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes it's like we see projects. We see like, oh my god, you have such potential. Like let me like nurture you into your highest potential. You know?
Okay.
It's so psychopath.
And I think sometimes it can come off as harsh, but we
Yes.
just want to do it to better you and help you.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay. So you agree with
Yes.
the both of them?
100%.
Okay. So very self-critical, all
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What is the line?
Everyone looking down. Everyone's
Yeah,
sad.
like-
Let's see if you can meet the high standards of our game.
Again, a game and again.
The
I
game
love
within
that
the game. So our game is called Know Your Sign, and I'm going to ask you all 5 questions. They all revolve around the Virgos, obviously. If you succeed, so if you get 3 out of 5, then you'll be praised as the Virgo goddesses you are.
No, not
Crown
happening.
Crown it. If you fail, I mean, we all know by now.
I'm gonna call it bullshit.
No. Yeah. If you're gonna fail, I don't know what'll happen, but
You'll see.
you'll have to apply to the Pisces.
We love my
I know.
know.
Well,
I'm happy being a Virgo.
Hard to play.
Love Pisces.
do we love Pisces?
I just don't want to be so much into my own feelings that I don't see anyone else.
It's a read.
But I love you.
It's a read. So the first question is, do any of you know your ruling celestial body?
Of course.
So which planet rules the Virgos? I'm gonna go to Sam first because I know you know it. Do you know it?
Yes.
Do you 100% know it? Sam, do you know which planet? Girl.
I'm gonna say something. No, but I'm just like, you know what the sign looks like.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's like.
No,
our planet.
that's actually distracting. That's not true.
I know. Venus?
And you, of course, that's
I mean,
you
yes,
put
but
a
no.
trap. You put a
Oh
trap.
yeah, it
That's a trap.
No.
that
You got
was
them.
Cut.
that was kind of a trap.
No.
So
I mean, yes,
You
but
have to
no.
explain this to me later.
you're
because
saying both, or your answers are
Mercury.
Mercury. Okay. So
Oh,
it-
what the fuck is
No,
that?
but let me explain. Like,
The
you
M.
see
Oh,
the M.
I knew you were gonna say Venus. We
No,
just
but
made
I was
them
going to
Venus.
explain it. Like, the M.
But there's a lot of
What?
signs with the M though, because Scorpio is M as well.
No, but
Virgo
it's like-
starts with a B and equal
Yeah,
a B.
I
What are you talking about?
But when you see, like, on like, some papers, they have, like, an M with,
no.
like, a...
Yeah, with
I don't know how to
with this
Can
wiggly
we-
sign.
That was the worst.
So our second question is, picture this: you come home and find your roommate has made a mess. What do? Do you start cleaning up, or do you prefer to let it be and choose another activity? So do you like go sit on the couch and not think about the mess?
This is a trap question.
It's a trap
It is a trap
question.
question.
It is a trap. Is it a trap question?
It is.
So what would you do personally, and what do you think the stereotypical Virgo would do?
Clean it. Sorry.
Personally, I would just leave it and go sit in the couch, but I think a stereotypical Virgo would clean it and
Yeah.
organize it.
I would say the same, but I would be like that person who goes in the couch and be like,
No, yeah, you will text an aggressive, passive-aggressive text in the group chat of the flat.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
be like,
what's the Virgo done.
so-
They are not gonna claim it. They're gonna send a passive-aggressive text with a picture of the man.
Yes.
And
that's what I
say,
do.
so I came in today and I saw this.
Okay.
So it's
Can
like
somebody clean it
more
up?
manipulation. You were supposed to be smart, Virgo. So it's like, I'm not gonna do it myself. I'm gonna make you do it. And I'm gonna be make you ashamed of it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's me.
Mhm.
Okay,
No,
so
but I think like second answer is the answer.
so the first one is clean it up, and the second one is
Oh,
going
yeah,
on
so
the.
second
So
first.
we're all saying, the typical Virgo would clean it up.
Yes.
Okay, great answer.
Imagine it was like,
great
No,
answer.
no idea what you're talking about.
So backhanded. Good job. Question number 3. All of you can choose a superpower. I've got 3 lined up for you. The first one is being able to restore damaged ecological systems. The second one is being able to change the weather at command. And the third one is being able to make people tell the truth. Which one is a Virgo's superpower?
I would say first. So
I would
good
want
Virgo.
the third one.
Third one, so make people tell the truth. Okay.
I think that's very dangerous. I will misuse it and abuse it
Okay.
dangerously. And it's like, I do want, like, it's not about telling the truth, it's about then choosing to tell the truth. Like, you know, like, I'm not that into the truth, just like, you
Interesting.
should have the balls to tell it. Right now, I would choose the weather because Belgian weather is miserable.
Okay.
I
so-
want to be able to do a picnic plan and plan it a week before, but I can't because it's just like, we are gonna have to see on Saturday because it could be rainy, it could be cloudy,
We'll see 2
Could be
minutes in
snowing.
advance.
and it's snowing.
Yes. So the actual answer
Is
It's
the
fine,
first one.
and I
is the
know.
first
I
one.
mean, of course.
We're healers, baby. You should have
Healers.
known.
Virgos tend to be animal lovers
Yeah.
and they love like ecological systems.
Mhm.
They wanna
Do
like
they? I feel that's more of an Aquarius stereotype. Like they're the humanitarian.
the site said it, so I was like, okay.
Okay. Next time, get the site to me.
Okay, so we'll see how we'll
Yeah.
score this one. Question number 4 is what adjective doesn't fit your sign? So I'm gonna give you 3 adjectives, and you're all picking the one that doesn't fit.
Okay.
So the first one is worrying, as being a worrier. Second one is being arrogant. The third one is being adaptable.
The one that
So-
doesn't fit
Which one doesn't fit?
is the second
Arrogant.
one.
Yeah, the second one.
I mean, we can be
Oh,
arrogant,
was the
but we
first one warrior?
No, worrying. Like
Ah,
being-
yeah, worrying.
we're
Yeah,
definitely
the second one.
we're
Yeah.
we're
Warrior.
also that.
That was question number 4. Let's go to the last one. This is kind of a hard question, though. So every sign is linked to a specific part of your body, inside or out. Virgo is linked to something specifically.
Yeah, that's very true. Like you have to think that astrology was created like around around
Yeah.
like very old times. So they didn't have like the intensity,
Spleen,
So it's more like areas. So it's like
Yeah.
basically Virgo is
this.
such an anxious sign.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of like church in this area, which
Also,
is
it's a
like
very
the-
earthy sign, so I
Yeah.
feel like it sits there and it like reflects on things and like
Just
it gives out
manifests.
What it, yeah.
Okay. So
Like
we're
this area.
saying, we're all agreeing.
I agree.
I don't want to be Pisces.
No, but I think we can all agree that the fact that we sometimes have like stomach issues is because we are stressed, like about very small things, like it's very detailed things,
Mhm.
because
Yes.
we pick up on like details, and when something is wrong, we are like continuously like overthinking it, and
Yeah.
then we like stress about it. And I know, for example, like the toilet has seen me like several times today because I've been stressed, but
Wow.
it's fine. I mean,
Thank you, Val, for that piece of
Val.
information. So the correct answer is actually the digestive system. So
Yeah.
the stomach, all intestines, all of it. Good job. So congratulations, all of you. We're all Virgos
I mean,
here.
of course.
3 real Virgos in the house. Now, I think we're ready to move on to our next performance. Sam, tell us all about what you chose to do and how it resonates to the Virgos.
So I decided to perform on the song "It's Oh So Quiet" by Björk.
Okay, cool.
Because I read that Virgos are one of the signs that mostly enjoy to be in quiet, to be in silence, so they can concentrate and they actually enjoy silence. So "It's Oh So Quiet" resonated with that, and also I read online that Virgo's power colors are green and brown.
Mm-hmm.
So
Green.
so I incorporated that in the video too.
Okay, cool. Let's give a hand to Sam.
It's oh so quiet. Shh, shh. It's oh so still. Shh, shh. You're all alone. Shh, shh. And so peaceful until you fall in love. Simple, the sky up above. Simple is caving in. Wow, wow. You've never been so nuts about a guy you wanna love. You wanna cry, you cross your heart and hope to die till it's over. And then shh, shh. It's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Simple, the devil cuts loose. Simple, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. It's oh so quiet. It's oh so still. You're all alone. And so peaceful until you ring that bell, big bell, shout and you yell, how you broke the spell. This is where you almost have a fit. The sky is scorching, I got hit. There's no mistake. This is it. Till it's over, and then it's nice and quiet. Shh, shh. But soon again, shh, shh. Starts another big riot. You blow a fuse. Simple, the devil cuts loose. Simple, so what's the use? Wow, wow, of falling in love. The sky moves in, the devil cuts loose. You blow, 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 blow your fuse. Ah, when you fall in love.
That's amazing! It was so
You
good.
look stunning.
Thanks.
The makeup,
And the
yes, I love it. It was amazing. Also the
Well
colors
done.
popping, like.
I saw that Virgos aren't usually the party animals, but when they do go out or do something,
Yeah.
they go all the way.
So it kind of resonates with something I read actually, is that Virgos are all work and no play, which which is something you say, like they're very quiet, they're very reserved. I'm wondering if you feel like you have to actively introduce some moments of joyful things. So things outside of all the work, all the concentrating, all the being busy with all the details. Do you have to actively plan or schedule some moments in your life for that?
I think I can easily get too caught up in all work and constantly wanting to concentrate on that and wanting to perfect that, the perfection side. But I do feel that I sometimes forget to plan the joyful things or the me time.
Okay.
So it is something that I have to actually actively remind myself to do.
Okay, but you don't do it enough. So this is your wake-up call.
Yeah.
This is your
An intervention.
Yeah, it's an intervention.
So you have to say, girly, go to a spa, have a chill day.
Yeah, you're going to Malta, so that's your actively
taking a fucking break.
Yeah,
because I
taking
need
a break.
like Virgo's the thing is just that it doesn't always have to be work. It has to be basically they're into bettering themselves into some area. For some Virgos it's work. To some Virgos it could be their relationships, their partner, their hobbies. It always depends. But there's something in their life that they're always trying to push. Just like for capitalist society, I think the easiest answer is always like they're workaholics. Because it's like we're all pushing to be a workaholic.
Mostly also something they're very passionate about.
Exactly. They always try to mesh the work with the passions as well. Yeah.
I do agree on that. I was just we were talking about it like this week with Martyrio that since I've like been little, my dad always used to tell me that there's no place for fun in like working moments. And that's when I told myself like I didn't want to work then because like if there's no fun in like working, why do you work? So like for example, my daily job is stylist and I help people. I do also the social media. I really like social media. I really like helping people feel good in like a new outfit or like blah blah. So I think like I found the right in between of like fun and working.
Like I mean, of course, like working in general, like it's usually a very bad experience just by the system and everything. But I'm just like it's just so hard to me to keep up at something that I really hate doing. I'm just like I will get out of the situation.
Now when I don't want to work at all and I want some playtime, I sometimes look for magazines and flip through them to look for the horoscopes. And that's what I did today.
Yes!
Tell us all about it.
I took the flare and I scanned through it, went to the horoscopes, and I read your horoscope from past week.
Okay.
So I'm going to read it to you, and then you all can tell me if it fits what happened to you the past week.
I'm curious.
For the past week, you've been loving your job or your education. There was something new in your path which made you even more fired up. Unfortunately, you've been kind of steamrolling over everyone. So you were so excited that you didn't give anyone around you the chance to say their part. You should have remembered to take some time for yourself this week. There's good energy for some meditation. Tell me about it.
Agree. I fully agree. No, actually, like as I said in the beginning, I think I didn't tell you. I will tell it again. I have like a new project coming up at my workspace, and it's been taking a lot of time, but I'm very excited about it. So, and I haven't taken a lot of time for myself, but that's okay. Like next week, I'll take it, and then it's fine.
Okay.
Same. Just a lot of things coming my way this week, like unexpected things. So, been roller coasting to get all the stuff done.
Okay,
just
cool.
Like a lot of exciting projects. So, haven't had time to have my me time, but that's what the Malta vacation is coming.
Okay.
So, and that's the moment. But yeah, completely. I do see myself in this.
Okay.
Yeah, for me too, because I just started a new education at school, and it has been very new, but I'm excited for the things coming, and I do agree with the fact that I forgot my me time this week.
Okay.
So I might be able to do it next week, but
Next
Wow.
week.
I should do it next week, but I hope.
Just a minute ago, no, we're not all work, no play. Literally.
Yeah, next week's gonna
I
be a
said
big week for the
nothing.
Virgos. It's very strange. I think it's probably the first time that the Flair actually had it right with all three of
Really?
the guests. Yeah.
And,
So look at you. Look
Go
at you.
Flair.
Fitting,
Yeah.
fitting the
See,
Flair
that's what I
description.
mean. Like Virgo are so like easy to read. So like the Flair is like, actually we should just do Flair.
honestly,
Virgo,
that's so
and that's
true.
it.
You
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say, oh, a Virgo is overworked any
Yeah.
month, and you
Yeah.
get that probably totally
Yeah,
right.
true. Just say
Totally right.
you're overworked and that's it.
You're not
like,
taking time for yourself. You're like, yes, me,
Yeah.
totally me.
we feel that.
Our final performance of the night was made by Val. Val, which side of the Virgos are you gonna show us?
I don't know if it's like a side.
It's not a side dish, but it's the main course.
Yes, it's the main course. No, I think like if you know a bit about the Virgo, you will see like a lot of things coming back. Like for example, we love very toned down colors. We
Mhm.
love like pastels. My full idea was based on like me trying to find things and analyze how it went during Leo season, and then like portray it in like
Yeah.
Virgo season.
Releasing it all.
Yeah.
Val was telling me all about it before they recorded it, and it was like, it was also, you're gonna see that there's a connection to nature,
Yeah.
and also like there's a lot of subtle call to like a bubble space, which is
Yeah.
like the Virgo very into their mind, into their own oasis. Virgos are usually like very into, have a very rich interior world that they're not willing to share with everyone.
Okay.
And also a
Very
bit of
sure.
the song you pick is very like how the loyalty and just
Yeah.
trying to stick with people and caretake of people,
Yeah.
and then it's just
Very much that.
have to letting them go.
Enjoy.
Okay, let's show some love for Val.
I used to be so happy, but without you here, I feel so low. I watch you as you left, but I can never seem to let you go. Cause once upon a time, you were my everything. It's clear to see the time hasn't changed a thing. No, it's buried deep inside me, but I feel there's something you should know. Oh, I will never forget you now. You will always be by my side. And from the day that I met you, I know that I will love you till the day I die. And I will never want much more. And in my heart, I will always be sure. I will never forget you now. And you will always be by my side till the day I die. Till the day I die. We both end up here, but everything seems alright. Right. I wonder what would happen if we went back and put up a fight. Whoa. So once upon a time, you were my everything. Clear to see the time hasn't changed nothing. So, then this world, do you think could ever take you off my mind? I will never forget you now. And you will always be by my side. From the day that I met you, I knew that I would love you till the day I die. And I will never want much more. And in my heart, I will always be strong. I will never forget you now. And you will always be by my side. Because I'm feeling it, loving it, everything that we do. And all along, I knew I had something special with you. But sometimes just gotta know that these things fall through. But I'm still tired and I can't hide my connection with you. Cause I am feeling it. special with you, but sometimes just gotta know I can hide my connection with you.
Angelic.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
I
Very
know.
dramatic. Yeah.
Leo
Oh.
season brought it, and I was like, yes, let's do it.
You're bringing the magic.
Mm.
Such a fairy.
I try.
I can know the fairy energy
Yes,
lately.
I really love it.
Also the plants.
Also the plant.
Yeah, it's just very pretty.
Yes.
It's so pretty.
Like the scene, very
Yeah.
cinematic.
I tried.
Wow. Okay.
I actually studied for set designer, so.
Okay, that makes sense.
So,
Humble brag. No, it shows. It shows. It was really good. Really good. I want to thank you all for putting so much effort into this, for coming here. I truly appreciate you all being here and being part of
Very
this.
welcome.
Put no effort.
You put no effort into this at all, but still, you showed up.
That's something.
An hour late.
So for this last part of the show, I'm asking you questions sent in by other queens or previous guests. First one up is Mila Barsek. She wanted to know if there's any traits you have that don't fit in with Virgos.
The thing that bothers me most is the cleaning thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm just dumb. Just like you see the Virgo memes and it's all about cleaning. I just get like just such a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
What a Virgo is just like
It's also super practical, super specific, super practical thing. It's like saying, oh, all cancers. I'm just making this up. All cancers, they are on their computers all the time.
Yeah.
It's like
it's so
it's
yeah,
super
it is
specific.
very randomly
Yeah.
specific. Yeah.
Because I don't clean.
Yeah, do you clean? Or you just like
I don't
girly,
cook,
just
I
like
don't
it's
clean.
Anyway.
Yeah, just so just
Yeah.
Virgo is such to me it's just such an interesting sign, not to brag about myself, but it's just so flat. Like oh, you like to clean, and just like I mean, from other signs you get some even the wrong stereotypes that are feel fun.
Yeah.
Like oh my god, you're so overly sexual. You can get into that. What means
Yeah,
that? What means
true.
being
Yeah.
sexual with who? With what? But cleaning,
You get clean.
I guess. I guess so.
The thing about being in your own bubble, I think that is for me partly correct, because I do tend to close myself up to focus and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I don't enjoy it that much, because I need to have interaction with other people just to not get caught up too much in that bubble.
Yeah. So you do want some space to yourself, but you like some people in your space.
Yeah.
Like I think we all analyze things,
Mhm.
but on the feeling part, I think like indeed we are like we take care of people. So I think that part is like we're emotionally invested in people, and that's not like I analyze and I want to be friendly to you. It's just like empathy. and
Yeah.
feeling.
It's just not everything's calculated.
No.
Okay.
Actually, because I'm one of the most committed signs, I would say.
True.
And that's why they get along so well with cancers. They're so emotional. And with the Scorpios, another water sign. You know, the emotional connection.
I'm asking you if you have any questions for our upcoming queens, our Libra queens.
I do have a question.
What's the question?
Why do you have to be such a people pleaser? And it's not a read, like it's just me wondering.
They just said it was a read.
It wasn't, it's not! I'm just wondering, because like, you can be like there for people, but not like in a way that you have to like struggle yourself to be there for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, to put yourself in the shadow of someone else to let them shine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good question.
I'm just doing grits today. I'm just gonna,
Just reads today.
I'm just gonna say, you could decide what we're gonna have for dinner for once. You can take a choice. You can decide. Like it Libra is the most undecisive sign of the whole horoscope.
Okay.
They're the air sign. They're just like, oh, whatever is fine, whatever you want. But then you pick something that they don't want. I'm like,
Not
just
that.
pick. Maybe just tell me what you want.
Okay, so Martyrio was asking you to change your behavior.
Yeah.
It's not a question.
It's not a
just
question.
where.
It's not a
No,
question.
no question.
Sam, do you have something on your mind?
Is there anything in your zodiac sign stereotype that you find very irritating?
Okay, I'm putting that down. We'll see next month.
Next month.
Last big question. I want to know if there's any upcoming projects for the Biomotive collective or for you individually. And for you, let's start off with Sam.
There is a project coming
Yay!
with makeup. Firstly makeup, but it's also me dipping into like photography and stuff.
Okay.
So there's a project coming soon-ish.
Okay, so keep an eye out for At Makeup by Sam Hawks, and you'll learn all about the new project. Martyrio, tell me about it. What's
That's
up with you?
coming.
What's going on?
So much.
Why have you been in drag all day?
I cannot. No, I'm just coming. Things coming. The first thing that's coming my way is definitely I'm gonna do a House of Lux with House of Lux on the Halloween, which is my favorite celebration. And
Okay.
the first time I performed in Belgium, it was in Halloween actually.
Okay.
So I'm very excited to do a callback. And then we have, as a collective, a big show coming next year, on January probably.
Mhm.
And that's our baby. That's literally our baby. We're putting so much of ourselves, actually our stories on
I've been
that.
working it for
4 years, yeah, has been a
Okay.
while, yeah. And lockdown put it down, done this and that, but it's coming down this 2022.
2022.
2022.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what year is this?
I've been personally working with Sober in Kortrijk on like more inclusivity on the stage, off the stage, and blah blah blah. And Bob Butler, Krasna, and me are going to like organize the first show to open a new breath of fresh air and
Okay.
like the whole
Okay.
cultural thing.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we're still talking like how we're going
Mhm.
to do it, and even with Schouwburg Kortrijk, we're still talking how we're going to do it, but it's coming. So.
So we're gonna do Sending the Clowns,
Yeah.
and the cast on that is
Amazing.
all, like top tier Belgian queens.
Yeah,
So
that's the
good.
6th
Of November. Yeah.
And it's gonna be a party. It's gonna
Yeah.
be the place. We have seen the venue.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Gorgina.
I've heard about it.
So
Yeah.
buddy, we're really excited about
Come in
that.
drag, come in drag.
Yeah,
come in drag.
actually, yes, coming there. Like you
Yeah.
will. I think you get a drink or something.
Yeah, or like.
Don't quote me.
No, but there's like
So-
for people who come in drag, there's like something.
If people want to see more
That was a lot of
you-
information.
Yeah.
Go to
Bal motive.
or
Martyrio with a 4 instead of an A.
yeah. Or Valenciaga _official. Don't tag me on bags. I'm not Valenciaga.
Very easy mistake.
She wants to be.
I want to be.
Perfect. Thank you all for joining me here. Thank you for putting all your effort into this. I'm happy we could, again, just like last episode, be here in this space together, hoping that everything goes all right with the pandemic. And lastly, I want to thank all of you watching here, joining us on YouTube. I hope you all had fun. I hope you were gagged by the performances, and I hope to see you again next time. If you know someone that didn't see the show will be up on YouTube, I don't know, forever. Just click the link in my bio. I'm Jaja Nette.